Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our presentation. The topic of our presentation was to promote wellness at workplace, like workplace health promotion. Before we start, I will give you just a hint that looking at the random sources I checked, there was a study, there was a group of 56 studies taken from 1982 to 2006, and these studies collectively agreed that implementing the workplace health promotion measures will reduce 26.8% sickness leave, 26.1% healthcare cost, and 32% in the workers' compensation cost. So important. Since the WHO defined the health as a complete state of mental, physical, and social well-being. It's not merely the absence of disease. From there, this concept to relate health with the workplace jumps in. So let's start. So these are the contents of our presentation. We will see how you will see how we will approach the topic, and then you see the analysis. We will focus on basically our target groups in the analysis, the problems they are facing, and to address these problems, we have very interesting communication campaigns, which is on in different parts. Then we will apply the planning tools. In the planning tools, we will look at we will make a SWOT analysis. We will look at the planning, the duration of the planning through the planning tool, and then we will look at the cost. And then with the help of the planning tools, we will evaluate how much we are successful in our campaign. And in the dissemination part, you will see how this will basically focus on the consistency and the improvement of the project for the future. So the focus, the main purpose of our campaign is to make a comprehensive workplace health promotion campaign that will engage all stakeholders to contribute towards a better work, to a healthier and motivated workplace. And one of our stakeholder is the insurance company, and these are one-person companies, employers of micro enterprises and small businesses. These are our target groups. For them, we developed a campaign. These are the underlying reasons, as I explained about the WHO definition. So we have to relate workplace with the health, and overall, it will reduce the expenditures. And what is the role and ideology behind? There was one initiative by SVA. They funded healthcare checkups, specifically focusing to these target groups. And then there are campaigns jumps in. We, after identifying these groups, we have at least an idea that these people are serious about their health. So our campaign focus will be these groups, which will be explained by Catherine. So these are the general problems, but like absence of legal basis, behavioral changes, standardized structures, and insufficient communication channels. And there was a study in 2006, and there was 708 respondents. And these studies said these respondents were from medium enterprises and small businesses, and they all responded. The conclusion of the study was there is the motivation, but there is a lack of knowledge, time, budget, and structures. So that's why we come up with the interesting campaign to address these problems. These are the specific problems. These problems are faced by medium enterprises and small businesses in the implementation of workplace health promotion campaign. because there are certain things which are related to these problems, and these problems are also faced by one-person companies. So, for example, if you look at the legal basis, I have some data. There was in 1997, the European Network for Workplace Health Promotion was established, and on the behalf of this network, there was a Luxembourg Declaration, which was about the workplace health promotion. But the problem is these are the declarations and these are the only directives, because to improve the health at workplace can be it's voluntarily, it's based on just well-being. So we have and we don't have a proper legal legislative part to address this problem. Then there are some negative associations with the because employers are already convinced that these measures don't help as much. And then we have the main focus of our campaign is the behavioral change. It's just like a smoking, because you know that the smoking is not healthy for your health, but still you smoke. So behavioral change, at the beginning people are really very interested to participate in the workplace health promotion wellness programs, but their concentration recedes because they have behavioral problems. And then we have a lack of standard structures in this campaign. So our campaign will focus these yellow highlighted parts. These parts will be majorly focused by our campaign. So I will hand over next to.
Thank you. We have used the problems that Sohaib explained the slide before to derive our, not our, but the needs of our target group, which is that, for example, the lack of knowledge and competencies. That's what they are in need of. They are in need of multipliers who support them by giving simple and need-based and concrete guidance. What also was figured out in the analysis was that they are in need of tailored programs which are adapted to their financial, spatial, personal resources, and that workplace health promotion measurements should relate to both a behavioral change on the part of the employers and the employees, and on the alteration of the working conditions. What do we want to achieve with our project? The overall objective and the project objective are result from the needs that we have detected. The overall objective is that we want to increase the health status of one-person companies, employers and the employees of micro enterprises and small businesses. And for our project, it is very important to increase the awareness and the conviction of the target group, namely the mentioned persons here, to make them implement workplace health promotion measures, and therefore we have analyzed a need-based targeted communication campaign. In order to give you a short first description about our project, we defined the target group as the one-person companies, the employers of micro enterprises and small business who went for a voluntary medical checkup at their general practitioner. And as this checkup is voluntary, the SVR, the health insurance company, our partner, assumes that there's already a certain awareness or health consciousness, and this consciousness should be used to sensitize the employers to sensitize them that workplace health promotion is very important, and that they should also convince the employees to care for their health by implementing the workplace health promotion programs. The campaign, how does it look like? Shortly after the examination of the target group, the health insurance company sends a package to the target group, which sends a packet to the target group, which should raise their awareness and should attract their attention for workplace health promotion measures. And if this person is interested in implementing workplace health promotion instruments, they can contact the SVA, which will then provide a certain guidance, support, and helps them to implement the workplace health promotion measures within their company. Who are our stakeholders in this project? We've identified the SVA, the health insurance company, who is our project partner and who gave us the task to implement or to invent the communication campaign. Another very important stakeholder are, of course, the target group, the one-person companies, employers of micro-enterprises and small businesses. The employees of these companies, as they are the final beneficiaries of the measures, and finally the Austrian Chamber of Commerce, who could be involved in this the project and who is also interested in healthy workforce and prosperous economy. The SVA has the highest interest and the highest power in this project. Concerning the economic and the social moods, we can say that the number of one-person companies, micro-enterprises, and small business in Austria has increased in the course of the last years, probably due to due to the economic situation. And in Austria, these companies constitute 98% of the whole companies in Austria, and that's why they are very important for the Austrian economy. And additionally, promoting and maintaining health becomes more and more important due to the demographic change, for example, or increased health expenditures, also at workplace. That's why, for example, the Luxembourg Declaration of Workplace Health Promotion in the European Union declared workplace as a public health setting, and that's why many, especially big companies, proceed to implement workplace health promotion programs to create sound working conditions. So now finally, what happens in our project? First, there's the medical checkup. The target group goes to voluntarily. Afterwards, the SVA, the health insurance company, sends them a packet which should raise their awareness for workplace health promotion and provide basic information. This packet includes a letter, a very personalized letter, where the health expenditures or where the costs are, the letter presents the costs that are caused due to absenteeism, for example, and sicknesses at workplace, and compares the costs that occur due to sicknesses. It compares them to the costs that could be saved due by workplace health promotion measures. And then they have the difference, they see the difference, and this difference should make them aware how important workplace health promotion is. Additionally, in this letter, there's a workplace health promotion expert, which is provided by the health insurance company and who is there for all the problems, for all the concerns or questions the recipient of this packet has about workplace health promotion and who can be contacted. I will show you an example of these things on the next slide. The next step is that the recipient of the packet reacts on it by contacting the contact person the SVA provides. And from now on, they receive they receive topic-related packets about which promote further. I forgot something. The packet includes the cover letter. The cover letter, the there's also a white paper in the packet, a white paper about workplace health promotion, which gives the basic ideas about the topic and which should inform the recipient of the topic. And there's also an apple in it. An apple as a symbol of health, because an apple also keeps the doctor away. This should raise the awareness. When the recipient is convinced or wants to have further information, you can contact the contact person, and together they can arrange meetings and work together to help the employers to implement workplace health promotion in his company. And additionally, they receive packages, let's say every 6 or 7 weeks, which also include cover letters and special gifts related to a certain topic, which I will explain on the next slide. On the course of the project, the workplace health promotion expert helps the employer to implement the instruments they'd like to have. And this phase ends with a questionnaire or with the evaluation, where the participants are asked about their opinion of the program. So the first contact, it's composed of, or the first packet is composed of the letter, the cover letter, the white paper, and the apple. And additionally to that, the next packets, which are sent via regular mail, promote or announce further seminars or workshops about workplace health promotion, like, for example, a workshop about leadership style and self-reflection. And the recipients also find a small symbol in this packet related to the topic. For example, in this workshop about leadership style, they can find a small mirror in it. They also receive healthy hints that should support the employer and also his employees to care for their health. One healthy hint could, for example, be for social well-being. Then there's a bar of chocolate within the package, which should be shared with the employees. And for example, when the package is about workplace analysis, about ergonomics, then they can find an exercise ball in it. The cover letters could look like this, or the first addressing could look like this. The target group receives a packet with this letter on top. This is the logo of our campaign. It's Tatort Arbeitsplatz. We are tun was. We do something for you. This is the cover letter showing the contrast, or confronting them with the facts, the costs that occur due to sickness leave, for example, and the costs that could be saved due to workplace health promotion programs. This picture should raise the awareness of the recipient. For example, this letter is targeted to one-person companies who suffer from plenty of work and time pressure, so they should identify themselves with this picture. And as I've already said, there are also the contact information. There's also contact information of the workplace health promotion expert who supports them when implementing the workplace health promotion programs. Other workshops which could be announced by this package are, for example, the workshop about Führung, leadership style. Then this picture could be used, and the logo differs according to the different topics. For example, here it's the so-called Führungsstil. In this case, it's the special commission about the leadership style. Or this picture is about the social well-being. It's the special commission social well-being. How is this communication campaign organized? We've decided to select 1,000 clients. This is an example. Of course, the SVR can use the campaign for 1,000 people, but can also try to address 30,000 people. For example, it depends on their budget, on their goals. It could take place in the region of Vienna, for example, where a health center is located. But as we also have the workplace health promotion expert who is mobile, he can drive to the other cities for the workshops, for example, to one-site visits when the employers desire a personal contact with the workplace health promotion expert. Then he can drive to the company to, for example, analyze the economic situation there or to give them personal advices there.
And you look at the campaigns, and I will briefly explain the benefits that these campaigns provide to our stakeholders. You saw previously there was a chart, there was many stakeholders we charted, but here you will look at just 4 key stakeholders involved, just to help you in understanding. For example, if you look at the first advantage to the employers, it is the employers they will get the need-based customized services, because first we will directly send them the packages, and then we will reduce this to the emails or to the less costly solutions. Then, as you said that, as you look at that, once you are convinced about the workplace health promotion measures, then it's very easy. Like then we have SVH as a panel or as an expert panel, where you have an expert on healthcare promotion, and then contact is very easy. You get the guidance and support. And once you are under the influence of the programs, and you are as an employer, you are convinced that then you will be able to empower your employees to take these all measures or take these all campaigns in your own workplace. For example, you can create a lot of creative solutions. For example, when you are coming upstairs, you just put some note that if your office is on 6th floor, please take the lift to 3rd floor and then go to stairs, stuff like that. And then the profit from the employers. Employees will be the only target of the campaign is for the motivation of the employees. So they will be motivated, because it's very hard to work for the company as an employee if your company is not taking interest genuinely in your health. And if you understand that your company take genuine interest in your health, then you are motivated, productive, competitive, innovative. And the biggest advantage of our campaign there are just two big advantages. One is that there is no proper improved communication network available that this campaign will provide, and else is the corporate image. At the moment, maybe the insurance companies don't enjoy a very nice image in the public, so when they will promote this campaign, it will help them to raise their corporate image. And the Chambers of Commerce and Industry, they are generally interested in the workplace health productivity, but this campaign will help them to promote their portfolio. Like they can say in the public that we are involved in the healthcare. So it will raise just the weightage of the program. This is a brief SWOT analysis. As I said, that all the solutions are relevant, feasible, and they are customized. And the biggest strength is that we will use the platform of SVH, so that will reduce a lot of cost. For example, these all programs will be either partially or fully funded by SVH, so it would be very easy to convince the employers of small and medium enterprises on one-person company. The weakness can be the behavioral change, because as I said that it's very hard to bring a genuine change in the behavior. You have to constantly remind the people. So we will send the keep sending the packages to the people, our target groups, so that they will feel that our message state remains fresh in their mind. And also, like as I said, health is perceived as a personal concern. You can't force the people. You just lure the people. You can attract them. And the weakness is the employees have in their mind that this is very consuming and expensive. If you look at the opportunities, the opportunity is our main target, our main stakeholder as far as is already involved in these sort of activities. So this campaign will be an opportunity to address the problems and give our message. Again, it will boost the company's corporate image. And if you look at most of the journals and medical journals and most of the studies, they say that currently we have the problem of stress at workplace. So most of the papers have this conclusion that they have the stress. So this campaign will provide an opportunity to inform or educate the people, increase their knowledge, awareness, so that they can reduce the stress at workplace. The threats can be the economic situation, because financial benefits of these sorts of campaign take a lot of time to realize, and organizational obstacles. This is the chart. As I said, this is a planning tool. So the total time duration for our project implementation is 52 weeks. So we stretch this in 3 portions. The first 6 weeks we will use for the preparation and to address and promote the articles or the promotion material that we made. Then from 7 to 43rd week, we will carry out our all activities that we made in the campaign. You look at the campaign. Then we have 2 months in the third phase. We have the evaluation. In the 2 months, we will start evaluating. By 10th month, we will stop most of the people taking on board, and then we will start making evaluation. So I think this was the official time duration that was given to us by SVA. So next.
Okay. Now let's talk about the costs. In this chart, you see the different activities that are necessary to conduct the communication campaign. It's divided into 2 or 3 phases: the preparation phase, the contacting, and the evaluation phase. And here you see the related costs. In this calculation, there are no quantity discounts considered, and we can say that it would need 96,500 euros more or less per year to conduct this communication campaign. As you can see here, for example, the personal costs have the greatest portion on this part. It's about approximately 60,000 euros for the annual salary of the workplace health promotion expert, and we decided to employ an intern who can also work for the project, and his annual salary is about 2,250 euros, but this is only related to this project. Of course, he earns more, but he works for other projects, for example, as well. In order to evaluate the success of our campaign, we do an evaluation, a subjective and an objective evaluation. And as the SVA continues its normal general marketing activities, we have to divide 2 groups and to find out how the persons that have contacted the SVA have found information. And yeah, so we have, in our case, we have one group. It's a medical checkup group that took part in this communication campaign because they were they got the packets after the medical checkup. But there's also another group which was informed by the general normal activities, like they read, for example, articles in magazines or read advertisements on the internet. So this is another group. It was their own initiative to contact the SVA. And the other group, they were contacted by the SVA. And these 2 groups receive a questionnaire via email, which they should fill out and where they are asked about their opinions of this program. In the objective evaluation, the SVR counts the number of replies, on-site visits, and implementation separately for the two groups and compares these numbers. One could assume that the numbers of, or for example, the number of on-site visits and implementations of the final programs are higher in the group which was contacted by the SVR. And finally, though the numbers of the two groups are compared to the numbers of the previous years in order to see if the, for example, the implementation rate has increased or not in comparison to the previous years. How can this project be extended in the future? For example, the SVR could publish workplace health promotion articles in its member magazines, for example, or could also cooperate with the Austrian Chamber of Commerce and publish articles in their member magazines. SVR could redesign its homepage with a special tab for workplace health promotion services, as these services are rather difficult to find on the website. They could also place a workplace health promotion video, a short video on the website, or send it per email, which should raise the awareness for workplace health promotion. And on the long run, as the direct mailing, the addressing by the packet is relatively expensive, they could shift on the long run from the direct mailing to the emailing and to promote their internet services. And of course, it could collaborate with other stakeholders to run further projects. Do you remember the needs that I've explained at the beginning of the presentation, the needs of the target group? We said that they are in need of knowledge and competences about health protection and health promotion. This need is met by our white paper, the workshops and the seminars that are offered and promoted or announced by the further packages. So, check. We said that they are in need of multipliers who support them and who help them to implement the workplace health promotion programs. This is done by the mobile workplace health promotion expert, which comes to the companies for on-site visits, for example, or to analyze the economic situation there. So, check. They were in need of simple, need-based and concrete guidance given by the multipliers. In this case, a very great advantage is that there's a personal contact between the workplace health promotion expert and the employers or the one-person companies, so that they can discuss about the most suitable programs for the respective company. So, check. They also need tailored programs according to their resources, which is what I've already said, assured or guaranteed by the personal contacts between the SVR and the companies. Check. We said that the program should be related to a behavioral change on the part of the employers and employees. This is done by programs or the healthy hints about nutrition, social well-being, or physical activity, and they should also be related to the alteration of the working conditions, which is done by seminars about the leadership style or on-site visits about ergonomics. This need is also met, so we could say that our campaign is likely to be successful. Thank you for your attention.